Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click that like button and let's get on straight over to it. So there's a few things that I would like to talk about on this video. I don't know how this video is going to go, but we'll just see how things go from there. So I would like to talk about a little bit about my coming out story. For those of you that don't know, I am a gay man. I have been out of the closet since 2022. Previously, before that, I was out as bisexual at the time, but then I later on realized, when me and my boyfriend at the time were dating, I realized that I have no attraction to women whatsoever. So that's when I decided to just cut the crap and then just really be out of the closet and just be out who I am today and everything like that. And so the main point of this video is don't let other people tell you how to think, and don't let other people influence your thoughts or your decisions in a negative way. So that's really what I would like to talk about. So in reality, like for me at least, being gay, it's not just accepting reality, but it's also just really being true to yourself and just self-love, because self-love is very important. I will definitely be talking more about self-love along in this journey, especially on this channel too. So that's the other thing that's also important to keep in mind. So the other thing that I also want to mention is that I've been gay for a long time. I just haven't been out publicly like I am now for a long time. But I've always knew that I was inherently homosexual for a long time and everything like that. I knew, like, when I was around, like, in elementary school, like late elementary school, that I was into boys and everything like that, but I didn't really understand it at the time. I didn't know what gay was until I was in middle school. And then when puberty kicked in for me, that's when I started to really develop these attraction to other males and everything like that. So that's really what was going on from there as well. But there was a time that I actually did repress myself, and I went into the closet, and I just didn't want to be out. I just didn't really want to come to terms with it at the time. I just had a lot of hard times going through what I did. I was Catholic for about a few years. Now, I wasn't raised Catholic, but I was involved in the Catholic Church at the time. I was involved with youth groups. I did a lot of different things. So that's really what I also did too. But then later on, with my spiritual awakening, or technically speaking, we're actually souls having an experience. So you can call it a spiritual awakening, you could call it souls having a human experience, whatever you want to call it. The point is, that happened, and that's when I decided to dump my religion and just go along with metaphysics and go along with that journey and everything like that. But I was still in the closet, and the reason why I was in the closet at the time is because I've been through a lot of different situations as a child. When my parents divorced, and I felt like that I had to create a family in the future, this idealistic straight family that really doesn't matter nowadays, to me at least, but at the time it really did, because I just didn't want to see another woman go through what my mom went through at the time. Now, let's keep in mind, my relationship with my father is okay. I don't have a bad relationship with him. But my mom and I, it's a little bit different. I mean, we've always were around side by side and everything like that. We were pretty close, even though we do have some issues every now and then, which is normal. Every family relationship is going to have that. But basically what was going on is that I was in the closet. I know I said that already, but I was in the closet. I had a hard time coming to terms with it. I always thought that being gay meant that you had to think a certain way, you had to fit a certain stereotype, you had to do all these different things, you had to like a lot of different things. But let me tell you guys something. being gay does not influence what you believe in politically. It does not influence what you believe in personally, and it also does not influence anything else that I also want to mention as well. So basically what being gay is, it's a part of who you are. If you are gay, of course. I know that most of the world is not, but I'm talking about for the ones that are gay, like myself. It's a part of who you are, and it's something that you're never going to change. And another thing that I would like to get into is that when I was Catholic, I did try to pray the gay away and all that kind of stuff, which is a form of conversion therapy. And I do want to mention, conversion therapy is not the answer. It is absolutely not the answer. I don't care what anybody has to say. It is not the answer. Now, for those that said that they may have been in conversion therapy, or they may comment down, well, I'm an ex-homosexual or something like that. Well, in reality, you might just be bisexual, you know? I can't speak for you. I can't really speak for you. I can only speak for myself. What you're gonna have to do is speak for yourself and figure out what you want to do in that lifetime, which is very important. But basically, though, back to my point, being gay does not mean you have to be in a stereotype, or you have to fit in some type of box or anything like that. It's just about how you perceive the world in your own way, and how you really basically just come out of the world and everything like that, and to really just be happy for who you are. And that's the whole point of what Pride should have been. And that's what it is in a lot of ways. It's really about just being happy for who you are and just being yourself. And that's why I'm always going to be myself. I'm always going to be myself no matter what. And I'm never going to live my life for other people. So for any of you that are watching this, I will not live my life for you. I will not live my life for my family. I will not live my life for anybody other than myself. So, in that point forward, I just want to really just say self-love is just really important. Even if it happens to be that you might be gay, you might be whatever, it could be any different reason. But realistically speaking, all I have to say is that self-love is important, and is just as important as unconditional love. And that's all that I really have to say. Like I said, if you guys haven't already, feel free to like, subscribe. I really highly recommend that, to follow me on my journey and just to see what I go from there and everything like that. So we will see what happens. And I'm sorry this room is kind of a mess, but that is okay. I will get it to the point where it's not a mess. So that's basically what's going on from there. I know this wasn't really much of a story time, but I just wanted to just say, like, I hope you like this video. I hope this video resonates with some of you. And I really just want to say, don't let other people tell you what to think. Don't let other people tell you what to believe in. Just know what you're doing is for who you are. And as long as you're doing the right things, being kind to other people, that's all that really matters. Thank you guys for your love and support. As always, much love, much light, and you guys take care.